welcome to my channel. Today we have missing Victoria Lenore Sanchez, and she went missing with Yvonne Marie Mestas. November 1st, 1982, Rocky Ford, Colorado, 15 years old. And their height, they were only about 4'8" to 4'9" between the two of them, and they weighed around, one of them's 98, the other one's supposed to be about 110 pounds. So they're very tiny and petite, less than 5 foot tall. It says they left voluntarily. I don't understand why they think they left voluntarily. Her nickname is Vicky. They're both 15 years old and they both disappeared. And neither one has been heard from since they disappeared. And it says they left together. Black hair, brown eyes for Yvonne. Brown hair, brown eyes for Victoria, but her hair looks pretty dark. So, a dark brown, which kind of might look black to some people because it's pretty dark. And she had a broken elbow and a surgical scar on her left arm from her wrist to her elbow. And this one said she had a large birthmark on one side of her buttocks. Her mother can't remember if it was on the right side or the left side. I don't understand why they think they left together. And neither one of them's been heard from again. Because even if they left together, one of them, it seems like, would have contacted their parents, right? Eventually. So, you're going to take off and leave forever and be gone and never be heard from again? So, this is a Charlie Project. And it says the two girls were last seen walking home from school. Rocky Ford High School in Rocky Ford, Colorado. November 1st, 1982. This is before Thanksgiving and before Christmas. The day after Halloween, right? But it's before Thanksgiving and Christmas. You think they're not going to come home for Thanksgiving and Christmas? I don't understand that. You're not going to be home for Christmas? You're not going to call your parents for Thanksgiving and Christmas and you're not going to come back, even if you run away? That doesn't make sense. You know, I've heard of teenagers taking off for a couple weeks, but for both of them to be gone for longer, I don't know. Something about it just doesn't seem right to me. And where are they going to go? Do they have a place to go? It bothers me. Something just doesn't add up. It just seems like somebody would have heard from them since then. Here's some photos of Victoria. Well, there's only one photo. Yvonne has a couple of photos. Yeah. And we're going to look at some Jane Does. We have this Jane Doe, found in 1994. They went missing in 1982, so this is a long time later. But she's 5'2" to 5'4", so I don't see how that could be either one of them because neither one of them's as tall as 5 foot. But she did remind me of them as far as looks a little bit. She died 1 year prior to 1994, and she was 18 to 35, so I thought maybe it could be one of them. I'm not sure. They found her remains in a field, and they don't know who she is. And here's her picture, and there's the two girls. So, I don't know if you think she might look like one of them or not. And then I have a Jane Doe found in Clear Creek County, estimated age 17 to 36 years old, in 1995. Unknown height, unknown weight. Cause of death unknown. skull only. Estimated date of death is 2 years prior. 2 hikers discovered the sun-bleached human skull in the woods, Denver Mountain Park, near Echo Lake. Let's see what else we have. There was a Jane Doe found in Falls County, Texas. Estimated age anywhere from 18 to 99. And I don't know if you think she looks like she could be either one of them. April 10th, 2000. 4'9" to 5'3". Found in a stock tank about 4 to 5 miles from I-35 in Falls County, with numerous clothing articles, including long sleeves, light-colored shirt with ruffles around the neck, yellow shirt, 2 light-colored polyester scarves, light brown sweater, USA 1984, short-sleeved pink Jody brand blouse, black-gray striped skirt, matching shirt, Chinese symbols on tag, and the number 9 size 4 Maidenform underwear, several floral sheets. So, I don't know if that could be either one of them or not. We have a Jane Doe found in San Bernardino County, California, January 1st, 1986. They went missing in 1982. Estimated year of death, 1976 to 1996. Estimated age is 13 to 17 years old, 4'10". Estimated. They were dug up from a grave in the desert, Whitewater, Riverside County, by a chiropractor sometime in 1986. The remains were finally delivered. San Bernardino. Been buried for years. No other part of this story could be confirmed or denied. No other story can be confirmed. I don't know. Unknown hair color or completely bald, they're not sure. We have a Jane Doe in Tampa, Florida, found February 6, 1986. Estimated PMI is 8 weeks, 4'9" to 5'4". Estimated age 16 to 22. Skeleton remains found on 2nd Avenue between 31st and 34th Street. She was found 3 to 8 weeks after her death, estimated. Suffered injuries to the left side of her head and nose earlier in life, which caused a deviated septum. Her teeth were in poor condition. She was likely born and raised in Florida, though, so that's probably not one of them. Then we have Jane Doe found in Colorado in 1986. Just a partial skull fragment found near an entrance of an abandoned mine shaft, and I hear that and I wonder if an animal brought it out of the mine shaft, if there's any more parts in the mine shaft, if anybody has looked in the mine shaft to see if there's other skeletal remains or other people. We have a Jane Doe found in Colorado in 1987 or 2018. I don't know because it says 2 different dates on here. And can't tell if it's male or female or the race or anything. Jane Doe found in 1889 in Buena Vista, Colorado. Single mandible found under someone's porch in Buena Vista. So then I wonder if an animal went and dug this up in the yard, if there's any other remains in their yard or under their house or anywhere near the house, or how it got under their porch or who put it under the porch. And so, no idea what happened to them. Honestly, I feel like if they would have ran away together even, that one of them would have contacted their parents if they were okay. You know, both of them just walking. They were walking, were they walking to school or home from school? Last seen walking home from school, 15 years old. Something about it just doesn't sit right with me. Rocky Ford, Colorado. I really just feel like I don't feel like they ran away. I feel like if they would have run away together, one of them would have contacted their parents over the years. You know, I don't think they're going to run away and be gone for Christmas and not contact their parents. And so there's Rocky Ford. There is Texas, Kansas, New Mexico. If you have any information about what might have happened to them, please contact authorities and let them know. Even if it's hearsay, you're not sure if it's accurate, you're not sure if it's true, let them know. Let them decide what's important and what's relevant. Don't forget to pray for their families and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.